graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
I need to sell out his mother, too, if the bloodless freak had one.
Man bleeding profusely from the head.
Pass the peace pipe, do what feels right. Last in the Mohican, sweeping traffic on the turnpike. I'm gone fishing, so don't forget the tackle box and the little Indian sick crisscross applesauce. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little, nah. Ask him Rodney what we can all just get along. Immigrant civilians, children, giving in to atrophy, feeling like a vagrant. She decided not to dance with me. Vagabond, tag along, Girl Scout that gets it on. Secondhand store tour, beer bottles, sing-alongs on the road, chasing ghosts. Ghosts from the backseat, a race across the face of the land like a track meet. Its best ability to flex, quest that irrational. A dreamer doesn't bother with anything that isn't passionate. Chapstick on my lips to protect me from the desert air. Standing on the shores of hell and feeling kinda pleasant there. That's when I met her, with bones like Hiawatha and lips that pout. Far out when she don't wanna, she's a goddess. And one time she did decide to stand with me. I wasn't ready, it was too heavy, and so she just ran away. Now I got a glass and a bar stool, scratching on my chin, sipping gin like a cartoon. It's tough when you realize that you couldn't be her king. Now I follow her eyes anytime they let me see her sing. Pass the peace pipe, do what feels right. Last of the Mohicans, creeping traffic on the turnpike. I'm gone fishing, so don't forget the tackle box and the little Indian sick crisscross applesauce. Hair like anime, a stare like cancer stages, deadly when she friendly. Will you please emancipate me? She's a manic pixie dream girl, even though that archetype is fiction. Her anxiety seems compatible with my fear of anything that isn't of my own volition. I lack faith and trust. Her lips, I wanna kiss them, but I'm too bitch to bust. Plus I think that we're past that. Ass cracks flying through bear traps, and business lips stare back like a care package from the time I touched her bare back. My dreams are haunted, got love by the scruff that I can't seem to want it. Everything is emotional, these days it's all disposable, like paper plates and solo cups. I just wanna get her drunk and hold her up, be your foundation made of granite. But I can't, because every time I try I fucking panic. God damn it, nothing's ever good enough, that is until after. I'm a bastard, so I shook it up and looked right past her as I put myself out to pasture. And here I'll remain until I blow out my brains and may find the time to pick through what remains. Gone fishing, gone fishing. It's not fiction. Gone fishing, gone fishing. It's not fiction. Gone fishing, gone fishing. It's not fiction. Gone fishing, gone fishing. Pass the peace pipe, do what feels right. Last of the Mohicans, keeping traffic on the turnpike. I'm gone fishing, so don't forget the tackle box and little Indian sick crisscross applesauce. You can find me if you look. You can find me suggested books. Record just got a cabin in the woods. Got a cabin in the woods. Check if you won't find me waiting. You won't find me waiting. Won't find me making sense of anything behind me. Won't find me behind me. Gone fishing, gone fishing, gone fishing. Drinking at her quinceañera, just a geek in a sweater. I'm a motherfucking hustler as soon as I'm feeling better. Can't seem to ever shake off the cobwebs, unless it's in response to her bomb threats. It's when existence becomes resistance, that's when we will be gifted the fall of man. Slice the baby innocence, witness the wisdom of Solomon. How can we not see the path? Some of these politics makes me wanna beat your ass and teach you mathematics. Help you overcome some bad habits, like suggesting cannabis infested rabbits. I mean, what in the fuck, right? Duck Dynasty, touch Midas to the Bible pages, passing the basket like the hype and title races. That's all it's become. Sporting events from here to Kingdom Come. Gladiators activating the arena, while I hide in my little apartment in Pasadena. Where did the honor go? I don't know. They say chivalry is dead, just another domino. Where did the honesty hide? Honestly, right? They say sobriety's dead, so just one bottle tonight. I'm trying to make some sense of all these bumps and bruises and dents, trying to make my rent block, it's just another casualty. March Madness, march past this. March for the sake that a million people got their fucking ass kicked. I've never been stubborn, never L. Ron Hubbard, never been one to believe a fucking thing that you muttered under your breath, or proclaim from that beating heart in your chest. From street corners to the bully pulpit, never goody two shoes, more the hoodie culprit. With sneakers scissoring the street lines, one last ghetto proclamation of they will never defeat mine. But that statement is baseless because of all the base hits and the dirty needle gutter. Certainly this city needs a mother like we all do. It's why I never called you. Where did the honor go? I don't know, they say chivalry is dead, just another domino. Where did the honesty hide? Honestly, right, they say sobriety is dead, so just one bottle tonight. I'm trying to make some sense of all these bumps and bruises and dents, trying to make my rent, trying to avoid the apathy. So please don't laugh at me, a bully on the block, it's just another cavity.
I'll never acquiesce, cause I'm too fucking fresh. Walking down the block, come out and try to test. I will never give up, but I'll forgive her. Walking down the block, so pick your shit up. I'll never apologize for being a good guy. Walking down the block, I like to see your hood try. Like to see your hood try. Walking down the block, I like to see your hood try. See your hood try. See your hood try. Walking down the block, I like to see your hood try.
Peace in the Middle East, more like extra cheese from Little C's. The plot is steady when it's hot and ready, a score from 50 deep. Ambulance, talk shit, I still won't dance because I got my own vernacular. It glows purple in the black light. Always been a savvy traveler, a worldview that's spectacular if just everyone would act right. But boy, does that throw a stick in the spokes, a flip in the road, making everything fucking suck like a dick in your throat. I'm caught somewhere between academics and systemic violence. Can't seem to close my eyelids. From my fixation on niceness to my fascination with ISIS, I feel aberrant, but that's apparent because if I was together, I doubt we'd be this tethered. I should be in a sweater, checking the weather instead of in the middle of the zephyr, riding high on the wind's back. I done did that and I survived. Been bitch slapped for my lies, a hero and a villain in disguise. I wish you could see it in my eyes, but you can't. I can feel the breeze blowing, but I'm also in the know, and it leaves me feeling hollow because tomorrow is being thrown away. I can feel the sun shining, but I also feel behind, and it leaves me feeling helpless because tomorrow is so precious. I can feel the water rising, it's not good tidings, and it leaves me feeling tired. Tomorrow is uninspired. I can feel the future shock as on wind currents fly the hawk. The current events outlined in chalk on my lucid walks around the city. Over from my God, that's just so dumb. There should be only one law. Be nice to people. And if you aren't, then you might suffer the wrath of whoever you wrong. Today I got cut off in traffic. I went a little spastic because it seemed so deliberate. Like she really didn't give a shit. And I was the recipient of said disregard. Stopping that switch is hard, but I did it. Forgiveness. I can tell myself she must be so sad and tired and angry with her ugly self. Well, I muttered it under my breath. And it highlights the twilight of everything we've ever done. We've always blown everything up when we're done. From knocking over block towers, from bullies trying to sock cowards. We've been kicking and screaming for all the ages, just with different faces. Sometimes it's about races, sometimes it's about homophobics, sometimes it's about religion, sometimes who the fuck knows. Shit, all I'm saying is grow up. Time to put the shiny toys away. Stop blowing up other homes and stuff until by time we shine like light display. I can feel the breeze blowing, but I'm also in the knowing, and it leaves me feeling hollow because tomorrow's being thrown away. I can feel the sun shining, I also feel behind, and it leaves me feeling helpless cause tomorrow is so precious. I can feel the water rising, it's not good tidings, and it leaves me feeling tired. Tomorrow is uninspired. I can feel the future shock as on when currents fly the hawk to current events outlined in chalk on my lucid walks around the city.
It's MOB and Bakus. Chicago, Cali connection. Chicago fam, what's up? Cali fam, what's good? Portland homies, what's up? Yo, Connecticut, Providence. Beats, what's up? New York City, Germany, shouts to no Blonsky, yo. Hello LA, what's up Bertrand? I see you, dog. I got you. What's good? M16 on my back like a cross. I'm from Chicago, but I never said that Jesus walks. And when we stalk deep into the dark at night. I'm from the gutter, we were forced to learn to fight. So confident with this, I bring my fist to a knife fight. All y'all cats see you wanna do is bite. You want the style, better learn to tie that belt tight. We put the buckle to the muscle, then we melt mics. Shout out to Pesh, TFD, and the homie Flight. The true OGs who taught y'all how to graph right. Made your suburban kids not wanna act white. Shout out to Pesh, TFD, and the homie Flight. True OGs taught you how to graph right. Made suburban kids not wanna act white. Yo, Brando, tell them what it's like.
I will, but only cause you asked nicely. Got shurikens for Puritans, ass kicks for the Baptists, a mean mug for clean chucks because the scene's fucked. I'm filthy fucking broke, with guilty gutter hopes, a witty shifty gypsy, with just enough shitty rope to hang myself. Blame myself, every time I start to think I'm alive, I rename myself. Bakus Backhouse, since I was a kid I act out, but only when they weren't looking. Blacked out with the last blouse, but I refuse to get shooken. Got a million people all around the planet, but I haven't met but a handful, goddammit. And we're all in the same vein, all cursed in the same brain. Internet in our head, all dead in the same game. Lost lives without the one-up. Each and every one of my come-ups has been when I prostrated myself upon the earth like I can't even assess what any of this is worth like. Does it have meaning? Bleeding to hear if it works like the worst type of obsession that every one of us has been blessed with. All around the world it's the same song, so stay strong with the wishes that are gifted like Ray Don Chong. They say all day long, but we ride or die and fly up high where they can't even play along. Say something's wrong and I will bust you in the mouth. Then I'd have something to cry about. Lie about the bed where the lies bounce inside my head. To tell the truth, we some rude boys, rude annoyed like whole wheat bread, a reloading pencil lead. I realize now I'm dead. Got swords for the boredom, Thornton anti-virus for my organ, hardcore for the post-mortem, postmodern if you got 'em, post-rock, post-pop and lock, post-cereal, post-snap, crackle and pop life, post-hip-hop, right? Nah, bruh, what happened to the pre-fucking future is what I feel we see. Horizons worn like a guy's mind's eye, focused hard on the widescreen. My kids won't be able to find me. Everybody is behind the times with rhymes that chime about the wind blowing. I'm the kind of guy that finds all of his sins showing like the Goodyear blimp going down in an inferno. Cooking all our meals on a sterno while navigating through the wormholes. You can't learn those, there ain't no GPS for where me and MOB are gonna be next. So please test and mark every answer, see and fail, because the devil's in the details, though we never mastered retail. All around the world it's the same song, so stay strong with the wishes that are gifted like Ray Don Chong. They say all day long, but we ride or die and fly up high where they can't even play along. Say something's wrong and I will bust you in the mouth. Then I have something to cry about. Lie about the bed while their lies bounce inside my head. To tell the truth, we some rude boys, rude annoyed like whole wheat bread, a reloading pencil lead. I realize now we're ahead.
Steady leaning, purple, no green, just promethazine dreaming. Slow motion eyes hardly staying open. No Pac, but you can picture me rolling. Edgar Allan, minus the Raven. Shove a glow stick up your ass and light you up like a lantern. Hula hoop bitches tripping, looking like Saturn. I must be in the wrong solar system, cause I'm tripping off the cats over 30, still flat brimming. I'm in the green room doing white lines, convincing groupie bitches to let me hit it from behind. 60-pound tanks and tranks, my first time trying to climb out of a cave, holding on to the stage. Pressed a few wrong buttons, but we still getting paid. Modern day rave slaves to the synthetics. Crowds getting pissed cause I don't play no bullshit edits. Except for this, shouts out to Black Moth.
Black moths that attack black cloths, smack through my whole wardrobe. Now I'm clothed only in my hormones. Bad news, tattoos all showing on my torso. Caught naked in the barrel, trying to do that side to side. Hoping that the tide is high, cause I'm too white to hide. Ride or die's what I'm looking for, from time to time's what I'm looking at. I'm a guy so I get took looking for a dick, so I'm the stick that gets shooken at. Pay attention to where my foot is at, because if I put it in my mouth, surely a place it likes to hide out, then I can't do all of this fancy rap shit. Tap dancing like a fat kid that I am, or just an old man in a Slayer shirt. The mayor's a jerk and doesn't pay us dirt to keep these lights enabled, but to keep these mics and cables connected. I just want to be respected for my art form, but we got the stupid card horse equation all confused in my smartphone. Plus the child support, don't get me started. My only thought is the one where I just farted. Time to wipe all this shit away, till to make my life a getaway car. As much as I like to sit and stay more, I'm feeling the exposure, trying to keep my composure. It's harder when you're also hoping to stay sober. I'm a loner doing homework since the beginning of October, concentrating on debating when my rap life will be over, or when I can join the crew to do the next Mars rover. And then I know that I'll never come back. Maybe then I can be the focus of their fun facts. Jump back from my depression like a thumbtack. Some rats race through this maze, I'ma run that. Some rats sift through this shit, you're a dumb bitch. My breath deathly pressed in the vapors, but I don't trip. These last letters say everything that I was never done with. Black moths that attack black cloth, snack through my whole wardrobe. Now I'm clothed only in my hormones. Bad news, tattoos all showing on my torso. I feel less remorseful and more virtuoso. So take a photo of us hobos going solo.
Tight chest, dressed like a rust, and I'm caving in. I see the doors locked, please don't make me kick it in. I'm forever rapping at your chamber door. Edgar Allan broken, hoping that I don't die poor. Self-inflicted sickness so vicious that I would kill for more. You don't know demons till they're leaking out your pores. I'm steady rapping at your chamber door. I'm the raven wings clipped, developing bed sores.
That I could fill a void, kill the noise between what you hate and who you annoy. But I'm not the one that's crazy, not the one that's lazy, not the one with the baby complex. It's been convenient lately to be deceitful, maybe. I'm not the one to talk shit, but if I was, my playful nature is tall, like surround me with your children. To shepherd is my mission, a representative of my district, like real flesh and blood, a real test of good, just to get shit on by a cynic, to send you over your limit, like this some kind of gimmick, not a stake on the front line, from that one time to one time, real life sunk into a punchline. I give my best advice, but nobody ever follows it, unless it involves hollow tips, as tomorrow's pittance keeps getting smaller. These days, everybody is a baller.